Hello, and good morning. So it's time for another Blenderizer. Let's get this thing spinning. Alright, MSGR legs. The messengers. I don't remember which ones those are. It's one of these, one of the heavies. But hey, well, could be wrong on that. One of these things. MSGRs, where are you? Apparently not terribly existent. XB/MSGR. Oh yeah, it was a heavy one. Thought it was. I knowed it. Oh. Dang it. And we got the basic legs again. And the soul arms. Well, I mean, I guess it's an improvement at any rate. Onto the insides and outsides, we got the invisibility extensions. Alright, so that's basically gonna break a bunch of crap right away. Awesome. Inside DM30s. Not entirely remembering what those are. Oh, it's stupid things. Okay, yeah. Radar decoys isn't the thing that no one ever frickin' used. Oh, RC30s. Whatever that is, it's gonna be better. Basically, F in the world is worse. There we go. So ECM pods instead, or ECM rockets. Alright, and moving on to weapons now. Thing is just like entirely based around invisibility, I guess. Alright, we got basic shotgun on the right arm. Go down to ye old shotties. Huh. Okay, the back laser beak. So, replace this thing because I kind of want a radar. So the laser beak is the pulse cannon, so this thing. On missiles. Oh. Okay, never mind. This shotgun's getting replaced with a Kurosawa. So, basically this thing is an energy cannon with no energy. Fantastic. And it's overweight. Because why wouldn't it be? So, this sucks. Right. Armor, because it's gonna need it. Sight lock, because it's gonna need it, because we're just gonna be sniping. Actually, I'm gonna take that armor off, because I need to be sniping. Energy use is just too expensive, so we're gonna have to probably out, or you know what? Take that off, because the sight lock enlarger is absurdly expensive in this one. So, I don't think we're worried about fire rate very much. Denser cap would be good, though. Yeah, just enough for that. Alright, so this thing's basically the stealth cruiser. Like, all stealth, a weird pulse cannon thing, and then friggin' Sawa. I think let's paint it accordingly. I kind of like this metallic color. I'm gonna go for trim on it, I think. Make this kind of bluish. There we go. That's all nifty looking. Simple little adjustment. Let's start with an arena fight, just to hopefully not run into issues. Actually, let's see. Death Hallway would be possible with this thing. Fanfare would be possible. Nocturne might be. I think we're actually gonna risk a mission here. Recover ship cargo. Well, I guess we're about to go answer one of the questions I was asked recently, which is, well, just how much of a problem that mission is. So. In reality, we're just acquiring their little tube thing.
Engage.
Right.
You should be able to gain access here. Move fast. We don't know
Actually,
how
I'm
long
gonna
the
adjust the
ship will
volume
stay
just a little
afloat.
bit here. That is super loud. There we we are, that should be better. Anyway. So, what you need to do, you basically go down here, you do a little squiggle thing, you go back and forth. Go to this big room, drop down into it. Hopefully you don't get stuck in this little door, which is meant as a little hoppy platform thing. You hop down here, another little thing here. Go down about halfway through the next drop. Cross across the room. And I forget if this one comes with a map. Of course it doesn't. This head comes with nothing. But yeah, there's actually a way to drop all the way to the bottom. Basically, if you drop down to the bottom, you run into a pretty much a clone of this room that is just awful. I'll walk just a little bit to recover a little bit of energy here. We go down here, twist around to the opposite of this window, and then turn right. So it kind of runs alongside it. I like to go opposite it and then turn right, but your choice is yours. So they kind of expect you to start running into the timer clock at this point. Pretty much halfway through the mission, it starts flooding in here. So, just kind of end up having to deal with that. But at any dang rate, we're gonna go ahead and not do so. Actually, going left is far better between these two routes. I don't really know why I decided to go right, but screw it. Now, I kept these ECM rockets not actually for the ECM thing, but just in case there's, let's get rid of the blade. There's a very specific problem that happens sometimes towards the exit, in which one of your little outer drone thingies can be a little bit of a dick. All things considered, I probably could have gotten away with keeping the Sawa, but oh well. Without a good generator, that thing is as good as a paperweight. Okay. Probably would have successfully managed to fire off like 2 shots and then been stuck in charging, which is just not an ideal route to take. Walk a little bit to recover. And though, I kind of wonder if it actually would take less energy to walk than it would to fly with a machine this size. This thing is basically the size of like a 2.5-story building or something like that. So, yeah, no. Logistics. Alright. So, now we're gonna get to see a bit more of the footholds. First one that you see is right here. You can get it. Sometimes it just decides to be a little finicky. Alright, we are apparently gonna have finicky footholds. Whatever. Moving on to the next one, you don't really need that one. So that's why they give you these little gaps here that couldn't possibly serve any practical purpose. Gonna speed up a little bit in order to recover faster. So as long as you got out by the time that the cutscene triggers, you're basically golden. These mine launch... yeah, there we go. That's the cutscene I'm talking about. So you get 6 minutes at that point. Well, 6 minutes and change, but like 10 minutes total that you have to do this whole thing. I think I quoted him as 6 minutes total, which is, I mean, possible. I think my best record on it was like 3 minutes, 30 seconds, something like that. Anyway, you're on a timer, but it's relatively forgiving. They actually assumed that you would get lost, but you get all these crazy sounds of creaking boats in the background. Alright, so this part sucks right here. These are the ones that can be dicks. Just kind of want to see for future reference how many shots they take from ECM rockets, just to know it. Too many is the answer. Alright, so it took like 6 shots from ECMs, which is fine. Oh, come on. Yeah, that thing is a pain. So that door, opening thing, which, by the way, you can land on top of these guys, and it's kind of funny. But it can decide to be a dick sometimes. We're gonna get pelted now. Thankfully, these things are not terribly good at aiming. Pretty much the equivalent of aiming rockets. As long as we get up here, we're kinda decent. I just need to get through that last door. How about you don't, buddy? Although I could land on the guy, that really wouldn't help me right now. Get in there. I run to charging, that's acceptable. Not right there, though. How about you don't? Well, that is just plain tragic. Well... Next try.